So you ready for this?
This Army couple planned to say their I-dos in 8 months. But their orders changed, and now they have to get married in 1 week.
This needs to happen now.
With my experience as a designer and event coordinator, you'll see what we'll do to give them a classic meets modern space filled with color and stylish surprises. But with only 7 days to get it done, it'll be a race against the clock,
There we go.
the weather, and the elements.
Something like a little drama to get things going.
Will this couple get the wedding of their dreams? Find out next on Fantasy Wedding in a Week.
Most couples have months to plan their wedding. Army service members Angela and Chris were no different. But when Chris's orders to relocate came sooner than expected, their plans for a fantasy wedding got put into high gear.
We first met when he got transferred from Fort Hood, Texas to my Army recruiting station in Ventura, California.
When I first got to California, I was looking for apartments and stuff to live in. And she came up to me and asked me if I wanted to move in with her because she had a 2-bedroom townhouse.
It didn't take long for these roommates to find out they had more in common than their living quarters.
I ride motorcycles, that's basically my big passion. And she says she actually rides.
Found out that he rode. He has the same bike as me.
And that was a big shocker to me. I don't really know any girls that ride. And that's what kind of boosts the interest.
So we're giving this deserving couple the chance to have the wedding of their dreams.
Since I was a little girl, I've had this, this perfect dream wedding that I've been planning. I'm gonna have my big poofy white dress. It's gonna be at sunset, just as the sun's going down in a beautiful garden with lots of flowers all over the place.
Really all I care about in design is I would love ice sculpture and fireworks.
So I'll be relying on my years of experience as an interior designer and party planner to deliver this couple's wishes in just 1 week and with a budget of $10,000.
Angela and Chris want to turn their friend's backyard into a romantic and elegant wedding space. So we've got to do everything from sending out invitations to ordering the cake to building furniture. And with just 7 days to get this done, we have got so much to do.
We've been busy planning Angela and Chris's whirlwind wedding all week, and now we're down to the wire.
It is the day before the wedding and we are in high gear. All of our rentals are arriving today, our chairs, our tables, our cherry trees have just shown up, and I'm gonna go get those in place.
But we have one major dilemma. While it might be sunny now, the forecast for tomorrow is heavy, heavy rain.
Can we set that one right there in the middle?
Next, it's time to install the fabric ceiling over the patio.
Where would we be without our trusty staple gun?
Adding this sheer fabric gives the patio space an indoor feeling and a sense of intimacy and romance.
So what I'm doing here is just cutting off the ends and a little bit of a decorative pattern. It's going to add a little more elegance than just leaving it blunt. I hate to do this, but I think we're going to have to get that tent. We can't risk rain on their wedding day.
Right.
Pretty much going to change the whole look of the area out there.
Meanwhile, Pace has just arrived to get a head start on her meal prep.
Before a big event, the whole key to running smoothly is doing as much preparation as you can the day before. So that's why we're gonna peel the potatoes tonight, submerge them in water refrigeration, and then we can just pop them in the fridge and they're ready to be boiled and then whipped tomorrow.
The wedding ceremony is an hour away as the ice sculpture arrives. And just when it looks like the design is coming together,
Fire!
Laura!
Okay, dry towel.
Dry towel.
Out.
There we go.
Okay, under control. We need to get this out of here immediately.
All right. Get this out before this explodes. Hot stuff. What's too hot?
Like a little drama to get things going.
Tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Whew. There was a battery plugged in the wall behind the burners.
with the fire out, we can finally bring our guests in.
Very nicely done.
Isn't that lovely?
evening and welcome.
So the ceremony just ended. It was so beautiful and touching, and we have a lot of work to do ahead of us still. We're going to strike this whole space, transform this into the reception area, bring in our dining tables, all of our other floral arrangements. We got a lot to do.
Our tables will repeat our color scheme with dark purple linens topped with crisp white linens for contrast. Inside, Pace and her crew are prepping the appetizers and first courses. Next, it's the final touches to our table settings. The flower arrangements are simple square vases of different heights grouped together, wrapped in contrasting purple and green fabrics, and topped with colorful posies for a graphic look. And here's a great way to personalize your party with reminders of the day.
So for Angela and Chris's wedding favors, we had cookies made that look just like her wedding dress. Isn't that amazing? We'll have one at each place.
Now that the yard is ready, dinner is served.
All right, so your first course for the evening is a traditional caprese pasta. So that's mozzarella, basil, and tomato with a cream sauce. Bon appetit.
It just kind of goes wow in your mouth.
And the purple mashed potatoes.
You got it.
How cool.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
So much.
I got more this time, so I'm happier.
Because that means you're enjoying the food.